Chapter 3, Letters from Nowhere. Things have been quiet since the zoo, too quiet really. Arry weren't allowed out the cupboard unless it were for school doing his chores, and the Dursleys acted like that glass had vanished because he'd breathed funny But then one morning, something funny happened. Arry were making his toast, well, not for himself, mind, for Dudley, who wanted it just crispy but not burnt to your thick Doyle, when the post flopped through the letterbox. Here, Chorbadinga, get that post, you lazy get, and don't clout on or give me any of your slaver. Uncle Vernon barked from behind his Artlepool mill. Arry shuffled to the door, not expecting out but bills and takeaway menus from silly arses or from the Dilshad But there, sat in the pile, was a letter. Addressed to Mr. H. Potter, the cupboard under the stairs, the Royal Back, Church Street, Artlepool, Derham. Arry stared. No one had ever written to him before, not even a postcard from Crimton, It were written in green ink on thick parchment paper. Posh as out, that, He reached for it, hand shaking. But Uncle Vernon spotted it, eyes popping out his head, and howling like it had a spelk in his hand. "Give me that here, you little gobshite. Let's have a gleg. It better not be from the social, he snapped, snatching it like it were a lottery scratch card he'd just won on. He stared at the address, went dead white, then went scarlet. "Petunia," he wheezed. "It's them Doyles." He tore the letter open, read a few lines, and then let out a noise like a kettle exploding. "No, he's not going. That's that. He'll go to Henry's or Dykey or one of them, Arry were fuming. "It's mine, you're half. You're half and half. Give us it back." "Cupboard now, you impotent get," Vernon growled. The next day, another letter arrived, same green ink, same posh parchment, but the address this time was Mr. H. Potter, the smallest bedroom, the Royal Back, Church Street, Artlepool, Derham. Aye, they'd moved him out the cupboard after Dudley kicked off about all his toys not fitting in one room, They know where he sleeps, Petunia whispered, staring at the letter like it had teeth. By the third day, 5 letters came, slid under the door, shoved through the keyhole, even one inside the egg when Petunia cracked them open for breakfast, Vernon lost the plot, proper Raj-Gaji, He nailed up the letterbox, burnt the letters, took Arry's door off its hinges and started sleeping in the hall with a hammer in case the weirdos came through the chimney, Didn't matter, the letters kept coming. By Sunday, Vernon snapped, hair wild, shirt untucked, muttering stuff like, "We'll outwit them, our lass, You'll see, Petunia." "Now where's me at that?" said Vernon, looking for his dud. "And any roads, Dudley, stop playing mop, we're going out, he barked. He bundled them all into the car, Arry, Dudley and Petunia, and drove off down the A19. They stopped at a rundown shack out at the sea, near Edgar, on some rock barely holding together in the waves. It were racky black, the sea, and Arry was glad he didn't have his swimming cosy with him. "We'll see who finds us here, It's proper hellish, this," said Vernon. "We'll keep them away from that little worky ticket, Vernon cackled, nailing the door shut like it was a zombie apocalypse or a night out in the borough. Arry curled up on a ragged sofa, listening to the storm battering the roof outside. Tick, tick, tick. The clock crept closer to midnight. His birthday, Dudley was snoring like a stuffed pig, and Vernon was snapping in his sleep because after they'd arrived he'd got mortal on a few cans he'd chored from the Intons on Merry Street. Arry sat up. 10 seconds. 5, 4. Then, just as the clock struck 12, bang, 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 there were a thunderous knock at the door, Not the wind, not the sea. Some Doyle with a few clem on him, or something that is, were outside. And they knew exactly where Arry Potter was,